Hey Taurus, it's Tashina, the Wishing Moon. I'm here to bring you your January love reading. We're going to break down 2019 also in one card per month and see what's going on, what'll happen for 2019. I'll end this with, I might do Who's Your Next Soulmate, and then end it with an abundance. I received a bunch of new tarot decks for Christmas, so I have this new abundance oracle deck, and because it's Capricorn season, we'll talk a little bit about goal setting and what to expect and do and advice for receiving abundance, okay, for at least January or maybe the whole year. I don't know yet. Anyway, so we'll start with January, right? The feeling of January. This is also a new deck for me, a psychic tarot deck. So you can see, I mean, you got some good cards, okay? January looks good. Partnership. Maybe new love coming in. If it's not new love, we're talking about look at that 2-2, nice. If it's not new love, we're talking about re-solidifying a relationship, okay? And it does look kind of like it's from a relationship that's been established already, and you might want to re-initiate your love, you know, like re-up your love. Okay. So, and then, sorry, I'm getting over this cold. I'm so sick, but I'm home this week, so I figured I'd do lots of readings and get them out. So, re-upping your love in January, right? It's going to build more stability. It's going to give you the foundation you need. It's going to take away some of these burdens that you have, creating harmony, knowing that you are capable of anything. I mean, okay, just to let you know, in this deck, these are all major arcanas down here. You have no major arcanas up here, but you have 3 major arcanas up here of amazing, beautiful magnitude, okay? So Taurus, looking freaking great. Intuition, that's the High Priestess. There might be something a little hidden, but this speaks more of knowing that this is the right person for you, okay? Knowing what steps to take, knowing your next steps, knowing when to move forward and when to not move forward with this person. And I'm feeling like you're going with your intuition. That feels amazing, okay? That's a good feeling. Awareness. This awareness card is the Magician card in the Rider-Waite deck. It talks about having all the tools. It talks about being completely aware of what you're doing, like moving forward with knowledge, with wisdom, knowing what to do, what tools to use, and how to create this balanced, this harmony, this stable foundation that you'd like to create. So feeling really confident, really great. And then harmony. It creates harmony. That's the Lover's card. It literally releases your burdens and creates harmony. So moving forward with whatever relationship you choose, if this is a new relationship, if this is solidifying an old one, it's telling you this is the right thing to do. You're going in the right direction. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card here. I'm just asking for one, actually. Of course. Okay. So, you received attraction. Yes, you know there's attraction between you two. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You know you deserve love. You're lovable. And love yourself first. Okay, so I feel like somebody's going to be very attracted to how you can take any situation and turn it into something that makes sense. Like someone's actually going to be attracted to how you've been through, how you've overcome so much, you know, how the burdens, like how you can now release the burdens, you know. I feel like that's what they're going to be somewhat attracted to within you. So live the best life, you know, live your best life. And they'll see that you love yourself, like you have self-respect, you have confidence, you like January, this whole new year is going to look good for Taurus. Taurus looks good this new year. They look happy. They look capable. They look like the old burdens are finally being released. Like you can finally let the walls down. Okay, so we're going to take these away and we're going to do... Sorry, I am like, seriously, like my cold is no joke. We're going to take these away and do just a monthly. We're just going to do a monthly for the year 2019. Okay, we'll take these. These cards are pretty awesome. I like these cards a lot. They're like the stand your ground. Okay. So just go with that for overall energy for 2019. Stand your ground. Okay. Why? Why do you have to stand your ground? For what? I'm curious. Okay, let's move some of this. Okay, Taurus, what's going on? January. Excuse me. Patience, recognition, and reward. Okay, so your patience has brought recognition and reward for you. It has brought you some kind of I feel like you guys were waiting on something, and because you were patient about it, it finally came. So January looks good. I mean, we know that, right? January looks pretty good for Taurus. It's a new year. You feel like the walls are down. You can finally stand your ground. Your patience has been rewarded. Okay. Let's see. So February, truth. So, I don't know about this glare. Oh, good. No glare. Truth. Right? That's a judgment card. Somebody may come back. There may be an opportunity for that somebody comes back into your life. And that could be what you were patiently waiting for. There may be a situation that comes about that gets clarity. Something from the past that's resurrected that gets clarity in February. March, you have some emotional withdrawal. You want to walk away from whatever's going on. Whatever the truth is, you want to walk away from it. It's kind of hurtful. April. For Taurus, 2019. April. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. All my cards fell off. What's going to happen in April for 2019 for Taurus? April. Okay. 3 cards. Prosperity begins. Spiritual union. Suffering and silence. Okay. So, I'm feeling that there is something that you're waiting on that finally brings about what monetarily what you needed, but it may cause a union to end, and it may also cause you to some stress. So in March, it's like I feel like there's some stress revolving around money, around maybe somebody wanting to move in with you. What's that? I don't remember what that is. January, February, March. Is that March? Let's do April. I don't remember if that's April or not. January, February, March, April. Okay, let's do May. I think that was April. Okay, May for Taurus, 2019. May for Taurus, 2019. Oh gosh. I feel like these two actually want to come out really bad. I'm going to take these back. Okay, partnerships and alliances rest and rejuvenate. Okay, yeah, I kind of feel like somebody wants to move in. You might want to move in with someone else, and there's a reason for pause. June is, I'm not taking these reverse, so June is harmony. There's a pause. I feel like there's going to be a pause, and there's going to be a need to reevaluate the situation before you move in together, before you go to the next level with this person. I feel like there's a partnership that's possible here, of a higher degree. And I do feel like this is the Lover's card in the Rider-Waite deck. I mean, I do feel like this is potentially a soulmate. Intuition. There you go. Okay. So June. Okay, I don't know what month we're at. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July's intuition. Okay, that's the High Priestess. It speaks of some things being held back, some things being a little bit hidden and unknown to you. It also speaks of you using your intuition to move forward in this relationship. August, shadows, the Moon card. Okay, so it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. It could be that, like, maybe there's a potential that somebody isn't being honest because they don't want to move in with you, or maybe you don't want to move in with them. You don't want to move forward with things. And there's a little bit of hesitation. Moving on for September. Yeah, there could have been like some hesitation, some reason why it wouldn't work. Yeah, there's mental conflict there too. So towards the end of the year, there's a reason why it didn't work. And I feel like Taurus kind of gets out of it before it gets too messy, which is probably like the best thing you could possibly do. Oh man, what is that? I don't remember what month we're up to. But 4 cards came out. So we'll end it here. I don't know what month we're up to, but we're going to. Yeah. Okay, good. Positive movement forward. So I do feel like there was like a sense of someone hiding something and not necessarily hiding. I just feel like things just are not going to really work out, and it's best to just cut it where it is, you know, like where maybe you don't move in together, and there's a like somebody not saying saying the whole deal about why they're not moving in with you, or why or you're not saying the whole deal about why you don't want to move in with this other person. It's because like there's some mental conflict going on. There's some issues with their potentially their stability, their mental stability. And you start to see this, like it starts to peak out a little bit in the middle of the year, and it causes you to move on, which is great, or it causes them to move on. It just, you know, I feel like it's actually them, like they have the issues with their like psychological issues, and they start to become more prevalent the more you get to know them, of course. Like, you know, you start to see things about them, and it causes you to move on. Okay. Discontent and boredom, but it's a positive move forward. So you just start to feel like, okay, when am I ever going to find the person that I'm supposed to be with? You know, like you don't actually like being alone. The solar plexus chakra comes up. So it's like, I kind of like to be snuggling with somebody. I like physical touch. I like, I like sexuality. I like a partner, and destiny, wheel of fortune. Okay. So it's like, you're going to have to go through these processes to get the karmic portion done. Okay. You have to go through some of these relationships to get rid of the karma from past relationships. But it's not like all negative, because every relationship brings you closer and closer. And with this one especially, like you're going to stand your ground, and you're actually going to realize the mental conflict way ahead of time and leave. You know, you're going to pick up on it just like that really quickly. And you're going to realize that it's like, okay, I just needed to move past this and learn this part of what's going on in order to, move on and be happy. Okay. Because there's going to be somebody later. I don't think it's going to be 2019. Excuse me. My nose is super clogged. It's not going to be 2019 necessarily, but someone will come and be your soulmate, Soulmates, I don't necessarily think they are lifetime kind of partners. They could be. It'd be great if every soulmate was a lifetime partner. You just met them and you were done. But the world we live in, so not necessarily true. So let's see, who's your next soulmate, Taurus? Okay. Could be an Aries, could be a Cancer. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm getting the feeling that it could be somebody who is in a relationship currently. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get this feeling it's somebody who's in a relationship currently and they don't want it to end, or the person that they're in the relationship with doesn't want it to end. And It could even be a third party. They could be cheated on or going to be cheated on this year. And so that's probably why they're not quite ready to be with you. Um, they have to go through their process also. Let me see if I can get anything more. This is like heavy, heavy energy. Okay. Like I feel like they're stuck in a situation. They are juggling. They are feeling like they're burdened. I mean, they eventually cut themselves out. They become the Queen of Swords, yes, but they're like being controlled. They don't know which way to go. They don't have the wherewithal even to make a move yet. So it's going to be a little while before they can be your soulmate. It's going to be a little while for them to get their confidence back, a little while for them to yeah, they have to work on themselves first before they can even be in a relationship. So they have a little while, okay? Um and I don't feel like you're going to actually be helpful in this process. I feel like they have to do this on their own. They have to cut themselves free first. I feel like they're going to have long hair. Guy or girl, they're going to have, like, I feel like they're going to have long hair. Or like longish, you know what I mean? Like longer than you're used to. Um, I see blue eyes also. I mean, they don't have to have blue eyes. I'm just saying I see a blue eyed person. I see. I'm getting this Aries or Leo. I mean, I see Aries and Cancer and air signs in here, but I actually am getting this Leo feeling too. A Leo, a Aries, a Pisces. Those are the intuitive signs I'm getting. Um, they may be a hunter. They might like to hunt and fish. You know, they might be like hunting and fishing. They like to maybe go four wheeling, like off roading or something, camping, things like that. Outdoorsy, very outdoorsy. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm gonna put it away. All right, Taurus. Have a great. Oh, I got one more card for you. Um, I have an abundance. I got a new abundance angel deck. Um, excuse me. Oh goodness. Let's see. Just one I wanted, honestly. Let's see. Okay. So for the Capricorn season, we're talking about goal setting and like achieving your goals and things like that. And so these cards are really wonderful for that in setting goals, getting the abundance that Taurus loves to have. So, okay, partnership. Allow healthful, supported partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. See if I can get it in. There we go. Well, I don't think I can. Whatever. Okay, organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organize your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay, organize for success. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Okay. So good. I mean, good energy. I feel like partnership is going to be helpful in achieving abundance. I think you're going to try at least to combine resources with someone. I feel like organization is going to be really helpful for you. I do feel like a sense that I feel like you've already started this organization process. And then I feel like that helped you remove the blocks. And then it's just kind of like rolling forward with that into the new year. So for the new year, partnership organized for success and obstacles and blocks are lifted. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome cards, Taurus. Okay. I wish you the best. I hope you have a great 2019. Awesome year to come. And I do want to offer, I'm going to open up a slot on my website, thewishingmoon.com, for about 10 slots maybe of goal setting and removing blocks to the goal with me. We can do it together. This year I became a certified life coach and Reiki teacher, and I learned about spiral dynamics, the psychological principle around it. Anyway, I'm just like, my growth game is insane right now, and I'd like to just reach out to people and help, so we'll do I developed this thing called drill down, and it's just a series of questions to figure out what the blockages are, and then I'll do some tarot, and we'll figure out how to remove them. Okay, so if you're interested, I'll open up some blocks on my website, www.thewishingmoon.com, sometime in January. So I'll put something out about it, but just keep it in mind. Okay, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Love you.